This is a new apartment complex that they're building close to the river. River's not far down this way. And then over here, I think you have some special case villas, some independent villas. We'll take a look at those in a minute. But see, this is the problem with the culture. This thing goes around a little. I'm on my bicycle. I'll try to ride my bike and hold my phone at the same time. But if you look at these apartments, you can see generally they're just stuffed together. There's not a lot of space. And I'm not saying that apartment complexes are that much different in America. But here, they just jam everybody in together. So if you come out on your little balcony here, you might as well reach across and shake hands with your neighbor. The walls are not constructed as thick as they should be. Soundproofing is sketchy at best. Some of the higher end 5-star hotels have amazing soundproofing. This place, I can tell you right now, it looks like it does not. If you get a top floor apartment, maybe you'll be okay, but with the Vietnamese being generally noisy people, good luck. These apartments, you're going to hear, you'll hear your neighbor from 3 apartments down in any direction. It's not good, in my opinion. They're not adaptive to a different mindset in terms of living. You can ask generally most Vietnamese people, they will tell you to live out in the boonies in privacy and tranquility is wrong. It's lonely and it's sad. They have this mentality in the culture that you have to be around others. It's that socialist culture. All right, let me see if I can take you around to get a little better look at these villas. So bear with me. Okay, here we go. There's no cars or traffic here, so it shouldn't be a problem. Now, if you look this way across from the villas, you've got all this land here that is undeveloped, which is okay, but it's fucking messy and dirty and it's a little weird. They'll probably develop it at some point. You got cows pasturing over here. And then if I come around here, you can see these independent villas. Looks like they have huge air conditioning units. They're kind of walled in. It's kind of tight back there. It's kind of weird. There's no views. There's windows, but it's very strange and very weird. And the river meanders around here. So you've got river here, and then it comes around and it comes back over here, and I'll drive down there real quick. So you've got this development. Look at the nice stone quarry tiles that they're building like a sidewalk. And you can see the rest of the apartment complex is back here. Looks like there's some larger suites up there, which you can come out on your patio and get a nice look around. It kind of, in some respects, it doesn't make a lot of sense in terms of how it's being constructed. You've got some homes and villas and businesses and restaurants and God knows what else around here. Looks like they're going to put something grass, or they're going to do something around the river here, so you can come out here and sit around and relax. Now, listen. There's a few out through here that have the karaoke going, or the coffee shops will play loud music. So what's the point? You know, you're going to live in these, and these are probably not exactly cheap. You're going to live here and you're going to hear that. You're going to wake up one morning. It's about 8:30 a.m. and you're going to hear that. You know, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know if these are construction worker shacks, because a lot of times, hang on. A lot of times when they're building this business, they just move the workers into these like little worker shacks so they can just stay here. I don't know what's on the other side of this fence. Could be anything. And then you've got, like, out in the middle of nowhere with the cows here, you have this home. You know, nothing around. But again, have the music going. Now, the Vietnamese people enjoy listening to music. They're a musical people. But you can see the trash, and you know, this riverfront area could be gorgeous. But this is part of a developing nation. One day, long after I'm gone, beautiful blue fishing bird. So there's the apartments. And you can hear the boom boom sounds. And here's where the river comes around. Oh, hang on. Oh. Throw the leg over the bicycle. Not as easy as it once was. But actually, I'm coming from my normal beach spot. Oh, there's quite a few fishing birds sitting on the wire here. 2 or 3. Cool. They're beautiful blue color and different colors, some red mixed with blue. Beautiful birds. Like an orange beak. But yeah, all of this is frankly in need of a lot of attention and care. I hesitate for a moment because I'm trying to figure out how to say that this is also actually one of the things about Vietnam that I kind of like, even though I can criticize it because I live here. But one of the things I like about Vietnam is the undeveloped nature. You know, they're not building something in every open spot like they are in the West, in America. These are all fishing setups. You know, these are all fish pens for fish sellers. There's one guy over here on the dock fishing. My wife's uncle has a similar dock, and they're like, come on out and fish on our dock. And I did it one time. But basically, you've got to be barefoot, and then you've got to do the acrobatic balancing act to get out to the edge, and then you kind of squat down. And I told them, I said, I'm never coming fishing here again until you put some fucking boards or something out, so that I can walk like a normal person, and maybe put a chair out so I can sit down and fish. They don't get it. Here's a little, kind of like the little worker processing shack, metal shack right here. You can see it has a little floor, a little bucket, and some baskets and other things that they utilize to process the fish. clean them, bag them, ice them down, get them ready to ship to wherever. There are several, more than several. There are quite a few actually, all the way down the riverfront edge. You know, the waterway is somewhat kept open for boats.